بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. So with grade 6 we're going to revise the first part of our story, our new story, a story which I love and I told you about that. The story of Hachiko. Hachiko is a dog from Japan which lived like in the 20s, okay? And it's a famous dog until today. The question is, what is it or what is he famous for? Because some people they refuse when I say what is it. They said, teacher, please, it's a famous dog. Use he. You can personify that dog. The first thing that we started with was this picture, and we have said what links people to each other, and your answers were beautiful, my kids. You said friendship, maybe family, okay? A lot of links are going to link people to each other, okay? Here in picture number 2 you have said team, okay, and I have said teamwork, maybe teamwork. But my question was, what is the relationship between this and our story Hachiko? Okay, here you're talking about a friendship and a partnership, for example, and family relationship and team relationship between people. But here we have an animal, we have a dog, Hachiko. What is the bond between animals and humans? And then we understood that the question is, if we do have relationships between man and man, between people, between a man and a woman, okay, getting married or being friends, okay, a teacher and a student, okay, can we have a relationship between a dog and a person, a cat and a person? And everyone talked about his own experience in having friends, like pets, okay? I'm talking about pets. And you remember Yahya when he said, my father has a special relationship with a lion. And he sent me a video. His father is raising a lion, yes, okay? It was like amazing, okay? So, what is the bond between animals and humans? We have said faithfulness. That's the key word, okay? Faithfulness, okay? Being faithful to each other, okay? So here we have talked about Hachiko, okay, and that statue of Hachiko in Japan, which is a beautiful statue, to say thank you for that faithful dog. Hachiko, the true story of a loyal dog. A loyal dog or a faithful dog is a dog that never forgets about his owner. He would stand for his owner in front of anything, okay, in any danger, okay. That dog would stand and protect his owner. That dog is a really loyal dog. The story, of course, is written by Pamela S. Turner, and the illustrations in our story, I think they are by a Japanese illustrator, Yan Nashimbini. The name says she is Japanese. To be honest, I didn't look for her nationality because she is merely the illustrator. What I care about is the genre, and this kind of story is so complex to me, okay, because that dog really existed, but they have imposed some like some events on the story, non-real events, of course. So the genre is historical fiction, and we still have a page to talk about it. We're going to go back to the genre, which is the main important idea in this video, to talk about the genre. Then, here he says, there is a statue of my old friend at the entrance to Shibuya Station, which is the setting of the story, the Shibuya Station, because Hachiko was always standing there. His bronze feet are bright and shiny, as if he's saying he is bright and shiny until now, even though he died long, long ago. That dog waited for his owner at Shibuya Station entrance for 9 years. That's special. Polished by thousands of friendly hands, people touching that dog until today. There is a sign that says simply, loyal dog Hachiko. What did Hachiko do? to deserve all this. Yes, I told you, he waited his owner for 9 years. I close my eyes and remember the day we met so long ago. And let me tell you, he didn't meet Hachiko, but he is imposing some events on the story. This story is imaginary, but Hachiko really existed. So that's Pamela S. Turner, and you can see through the picture that she really loves dogs. She is into dogs. Historical fiction. That's what I care about the most. Something which is historical, and I remember the answers in the classroom. I remember Sinead when he said history, past. So it's something, or it's a story that took place in the past. Fiction, and I'm going to eat you if you're going to say real. It's imaginary. But Hachiko really existed. It's a realistic fiction that takes place in the past. Here, I, 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 I really thought a lot before saying realistic here, okay? Because it really happened, but not in this way, okay? The events are imaginary, but the setting, the Shibuya station in Japan, the bronze statue, the animal itself, Hachiko, it really existed. But they have imposed some events on it. It's a combination of imagination and fact. Yes, that's what I like. Fact, Hachiko. Imagination is the event or are the events. For fictional characters, only Hachiko really existed, and his own, of course, are placed in a historical, factual setting. And it's not fictional setting, it's factual, real setting. Which means that Shibuya Station is a real station. It exists until now. The bronze statue exists until now. Hachiko existed in the past. But the writer didn't meet Hachiko. She imagined that she met Hachiko. She imagined that Hachiko is going to do that and that and that and that. Okay? According to the story, Hachiko is loyal. So in her story, Hachiko is going to be loyal in her own way. Okay? So according to her imagination. I hope that everything is clear about Hachiko. Please revise the 4 other pages that we have studied, okay? I have made this video only to present the genre again and again because teacher always has the question about the genre in his exams. Thank you so much. If you have any question, send it to me on Classera and WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Goodbye.